Welcome everyone to episode 5 of the US series for Geopolitical Simulator 5. So, in this episode, we're going to concentrate on energy production, and we're also going to start making our move on Iran and Yemen. So, we all know what allegedly Iran was supposed to be behind over supposedly over the summer with the two incidents that occurred to the president elect. And we know Iran is backing the terrorist group that is attacking Israel. So we're going to kind of try to combat that. And we're going to pull all soldiers from Germany because we're going to start trying to tighten up our budget, and Germany is the economic powerhouse for the EU. So as far as I'm concerned, they can fund their own military, they can grow their own military. We're not taking any parts of defending Germany at this point. And there's going to be a possibility of us pulling. We're going to pull some soldiers, or we're going to pull our soldiers and equipment from Poland. And we'll see how that pans out. We'll try to strengthen our ties with Italy and Turkey. Not really concerned with these other countries. So let's get to it. So we're going to build some shale oil wells, and we're probably okay. Sorry, inefficient manpower. All right, so I'm going to have to wait a little bit. So let's go to immigration. Let's go to construction. Yeah, we maxed out our manpower so far. All right, so let's go to Secret Service. And we're gonna bump this up to 500 now. Let's go to our networks. So we're going to place some agents in Yemen.
Our infiltrated agent is on site. His first report confirms that his cell is operational.
Our services report a new conspiracy theory that is beginning to take hold on social media.
A rebel was accidentally killed during the conflict. This is, of course, bad news for us.
All right. Let's see. All right, so let's start a campaign for these two things here. done. Let's increase. Let's increase agent training. That's 3.5 billion. And what about counterintelligence? All right, so that's going to be 4.2 billion. Now let's go to police and we're going to invest in Vice Squad. So that's about 901 million.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal. 2 arrests.
All right, and let's. All right, so let's do some bilateral student exchange agreements. So we'll get Japan, Italy. We could do Ireland. Israel. Jamaica. Let's see. I could do Panama. Do South Africa and South Korea. Spain. I could do Switzerland. Taiwan. And I think that's it for now. Alright, so all of those countries accepted. Alright, so let's go back to energy and try to get those oil wells. Alright, so first state we're going to look at is Pennsylvania. Hold on. I want to see what the... Okay, that's better. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so do we have any... Alright, so we have one there and one there, so we'll build 3. There. right here. Alright, so we're done with Pennsylvania. Now West Virginia. Let's see if we can get it right in there. Two. Alright, so we have four, so we'll do one more in West Virginia. Let's see about in here. Alright, so we're good there. Now, let's go to Ohio. So it looks like there's only one shale oil well. And we have a 3G nuclear plant being built. Alright, so let's go with 4. Alright, so try right here. So we're getting some good spots to build an oil well. And we'll do one more. Alright, so we're done with Ohio. Alright, so is there any oil in Indiana? Alright, there is. Let's see if we can get a better location. Alright, so it looks like there's 2. So we'll just build 3. Alright, and one more. Alright, so we're done with Indiana. And let's see if we could find anything in South Carolina. Week. Alright, so nothing there. Let's try Georgia now. Alright, so I know I'm going to build 5. And we'll stop once we're done in Georgia. so that's good. And one more, and we're done. All right, so we're done with Georgia. We're done with the shale oil wells. Don't quite want to overdo it, but we're going to have a lot of oil coming in once all of these projects are complete. Let's see where we stand at now. So with oil production, we're at 22.78%, and we're consuming 13.18. Because of the extra oil we're going to have coming in, we should probably subsidize. Let's go with 5 billion. And even on taxes, we're going to lower that again. All right, so we're dropping it down by a penny pretty much. And that's going to cost us 48.78 billion. But we're going to go through with it anyway. All right, let's go to Secret Service. All right, so we have 52 more agents that we have available. All right, so we're going to put those agents in Iran this time. And we're going to do this. We'll leave it at that.
I always knew that you had the shoulders of a strong head of state. Your mother will be satisfied. Well, I am off. I have a little poker game to attend. Carry on.
All right, so that's done. All right, so deficit went up. Let's see. All right, so our credit rating hasn't changed yet. And let's look at inflation. 2.44. So we're going to lower the interest rate by 50 basis points. All right, and let's go to transportation. We're going to do 1 star for road transport. That's $6.22 billion.
The clashes have ceased in the city. All the protesters have dispersed. It was pretty inevitable. All things weren't going in their favor, with the protest movement growing increasingly unpopular.
All right. And let's take a look at diplomacy, free trade. All right. So we're going to try to do a free trade agreement with Japan, because we know there's going to be a lot of money there. And let's see. All right, we're gonna give Vietnam a discount of 25%. And the same for farming. 25%. So we're done with that. Alright, so the other thing I said I was going to do is pull all troops out of Germany, and we're going to give a 2-month time frame to complete that, because we're going to start inching away from NATO. And last episode I said I would try to start strengthening the Pacific and being becoming more visible. So what we can do is we can build a let's build a naval base. Let's build a naval base in Alaska. Oh, I forgot all about Alaska with oil. I think I did that in the last US series for the 2023 edition.
This person is at risk of a scandal.
Alright, so I guess we have to see if that got approved or not. Let's see. Nope. Yemen is not available yet. Alright, so I can tempted to put my top agent in Ukraine. Alright, should we help sending 1 million. Excuse me. Just sending 1 million each.
The bill has been voted on, and the law has.
The team encountered a factor 10 disturbance hazard, which led to a mission abort. Nevertheless, we couldn't possibly qualify this setback as disastrous, in the strictest sense of the term, since no risk of leak is to be feared.
Alright, so Japan signed our free trade agreement. Alright, and let's look at unemployment. 4.43. Alright, so let's take advantage of our approval rating while it lasts. So we're going to go to mass deportation, and so in another 20 days roughly, this should kick in. And do we need to make any adjustments? Alright, detention. Alright, so we already approved to complete the wall. Alright, so we need to modernize the military. So we're going to need a lot more commandos. And we're going to start off with the Navy. Alright, so cruisers. We have 23 that need to be pushed out or decommissioned. So how much is it going to cost us to build 23? Alright, we can't build 23, we can only build 22. It looks like that's gonna cost us 8.7 billion. Let's see if we can't negotiate the cost, so we're just gonna go ahead and approve. Alright, so we lost a few points, not all. And let's see if there's something else we need to do for immigration. Alright, so that's it for...
This person is at risk of a scandal. Given your links, the affair could have a negative impact on your image, and in incalculable...
Alright, we'll try to squash
Our
that.
infiltrated agent is on site.
Alright, welcome to... Let's see. Yeah, we can let Spain in. Alright. Alright, so... What is it that I'm... Alright, so we're bringing in 261 billion from Japan.
I'd like to congratulate you in person for your popularity. The way the country trusts you moves me.
Alright, let's go to Secret Service, and what country do we want to put them in? Let's go with Yemen. Alright, military intelligence, espionage, terrorism. Alright, gonna increase that by 2 stars. And like I said, we need to modernize the military. So, how much for military is that going to be? 14 billion. Okay, I can deal with eating that.
The team encountered a factor 10 disturbance hazard, which led to a mission abort. Nevertheless, we couldn't possibly qualify this setback as disastrous, in the strictest sense of the term, since no risk of leak is to be feared.
Alright. We're not giving them any money, and not giving them any Alright, and
Pacifist sympathizers are demonstrating as we speak. We are supervising the demonstration at a distance in order not to give the demands the slightest ammunition. Nevertheless, the atmosphere is, well, peaceful, and should not give rise to any disturbances, notwithstanding the treatment handed out to the various puppets in effigy of you.
Alright, so pretty much accomplished what I wanted to in this episode. So I would like to say thank you for the support for this channel, especially with the US series for Geopolitical Simulator 5. If you haven't already, please click the like and subscribe if you haven't already. It'll help with the channel, the algorithm, and so forth. So thank you, and see you soon.